Hello YouTube, this is Unmasked Tuxedo. This video will teach all of you the 64 cells in the Braille system. This is a table with 6 rows and 11 columns. I call this table the Braille chart. In case you're wondering why 2 of the cells in the Braille chart are whited out, I did that on purpose for 2 reasons. First, while this table has 66 cells, there are only 64 cells in Braille. Second, the 2 whited out cells will help you organize the Braille cells. Now, let's fill in the Braille chart. The lion's share of the 64 Braille cells follow a specific fundamental pattern, whose motif is the first 10 letters of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Notice that the rightmost cell in the top row is blank. That's because we're going to ignore the rightmost column for now and go back to it at the end of this video. The next 10 letters of the alphabet look like this. Notice that the letters from K to T are simply the letters from A to J with an extra dot. The pattern established by the letters from A to J repeats itself again for the last 6 letters of the alphabet. The letter U is the letter K with an extra dot added to it, and the letter V is the letter L with an extra dot added to it. But the next letter, the letter W, breaks the established pattern. The letter W is 2 rows down from the letter T. The reason that the letter W is out of place is that Louis Braille, the inventor of the Braille system, was French. And when he invented the original Braille system, the French language didn't use the letter W. We return to the 3rd row from the top with the last 3 letters of the alphabet, X, Y, Z. Now the Braille chart has 26 out of 64 cells filled in. However, all the Braille cells for the letters of the alphabet represent lowercase or small letters. If any of you are wondering, how does one make a capital letter? The answer is very simple. Put the cell in the bottom row with 1 dot right before the letter. That cell makes the following letter an uppercase or capital letter. The other cell in the bottom row is blank. The one and only blank Braille cell represents a space between 2 words. 8 cells in the 2nd row from the bottom represent punctuation. All the cells in that row are simply the cells for the letters from A to J shifted down by 1 dot. The last 16 cells in the first 5 rows of the chart are group signs, which represent 2 or more letters in sequence. The Braille chart is almost full. There are only 12 cells left. Let's finish the bottom row first. The 2 unused whited out cells split the bottom row into 2 groups. Starting with the cells that we already filled in, let's add the same 3 dots one at a time within each group. We'll add those dots cumulatively, like this: 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Now, at long last, we arrive at the rightmost column. All the cells in this column use only the dots on the right. The column has 3 first-letter group sign prefixes, 2 last-letter group sign prefixes, and finally, the currency prefix. That's it. Here are all 64 cells in the Braille system. My next video will cover the meanings of the Braille cells in more detail. Until then, this is Unmasked Tuxedo, signing off.